guys, it's Michael. I have a quick update for you on the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. We have a lot of very important information to go over. I've been getting a lot of questions about what exactly is in this new skinny bill that the Republicans in the Senate propose. So in today's video, I'm first going to go over polls that were just released that explains how Americans are feeling about the second stimulus package and how likely a second stimulus package is to pass within the next week, within the next month, or within the next 3 months. Then we're going to get into the specific details of this skinny bill and break it down step by step so we know exactly what is in it. I'm going to go over certain aspects that are included, and I'm also going to go over key aspects that are left out. So make sure to stick around until the end. But before we get started, it would really mean a lot if you could like the video down below and subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on the second stimulus check, second stimulus package, as well as other news update. It still says that 70% of you are not subscribed to my channel, so if you'd like to stay up to date and be notified when new videos come out, well then please be sure to subscribe. Also, don't forget, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Please let me know in the comments which 2 free stocks you received and if you received the $1,400 in free stocks. Also, you can get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. Before we get into the specific details of this new skinny bill, I want to get you caught up to speed on important developments with the second stimulus package. So, just last week, an official poll was conducted on what people think will happen with the second stimulus package moving forward. In a recent YouGov and the Economist poll, 20% of adults asked between August 16th and August 18th said that they thought another package would never be passed by both chambers. On the other end of the scale, 5% believe that the next stimulus package will be passed within the next week, but the most common answers are that people think a stimulus package will be passed within the next month or within the next 2 months. In addition to this, in another poll, it was found that many Americans have seen their savings depleted amid the pandemic, despite the previous intervention with direct $1,200 stimulus checks and $600 per week or $2,400 per month enhanced unemployment payments. Now that the $600 per week boosted unemployment benefits have stopped and the $1,200 from the first stimulus check is long gone, many Americans have no savings left, and that is why they are pushing for more direct stimulus checks, because many people don't have jobs, don't have any source of income now, and that is why we need another round of stimulus. Ultimately, right now, the standoff between the Democrats and the Republicans is based heavily around the total price tag of the bill. In an interview with MSNBC on Monday, Nancy Pelosi said the White House and Republicans don't want to put the amount of money needed to crush the virus, and that is the threshold, and that is what is holding back a deal right now. She's saying because Republicans and the White House don't want to spend more, that is why we don't see a bill passed. On the other hand of the issue, Republicans say that they are willing to do a smaller deal right now that addresses areas that both sides have already agreed on, or they can also pass the skinny bill, which brings us to what we're going to go over today. So Republicans in the U.S. Senate recently released a draft proposal for a new stimulus package, which is known as the so-called skinny bill, but the official name for it is the Delivering Immediate Relief to America's Families, Schools, and Small Businesses Act. And although this bill has not formally been introduced by the Senate, it signals the direction the Senate may take as they seek to reach a final stimulus relief deal in September. So now let's get into this bill and break down all the specific aspects of the bill piece by piece. We're first going to go over a number of aspects in the bill, and then after that we're going to get into the very important pieces that directly relate to you, and then also key aspects that are left out, so make sure to stick around until the end. So $105 billion in this package is for elementary, secondary, and post-secondary education, including $70 billion for the elementary and secondary school emergency relief fund, 1/3 of which would be dispersed immediately, with the remainder available for reopening costs for schools. And the total package, by the way, is $500 billion. $16 billion in the package is for virus testing, which is a key component of counties' virus tracking and response efforts. $29 billion for the development of virus medical countermeasures and vaccines. Moving on, $10 billion in funding for the U.S. Postal Service. And this is a key aspect right now because there's been a lot of debate around the post office. As we know, the House of Representatives passed a bill which included $25 billion for the post office. So in this skinny bill that Republicans are proposing, it has $10 billion. In addition to this, the bill also provides protections for employers, schools, and healthcare providers to discourage lawsuits related to the virus. And these are essentially the liability protections. The Relief Act would also allow eligible small businesses to draw down loans once again from the Payment Protection Program established under the CARES Act. So that means if you have a business, sole proprietorship, any sort of business, you can draw a loan from the Payment Protection Program for a second time. And most importantly, the most important aspect of this bill that relates directly to millions of Americans is it would include $300 per week or $1,200 per month in enhanced unemployment benefits, which is consistent with the amount of extended federal aid that President Trump directed in his executive orders earlier in the month. These benefits would last through December of 2020, so through the end of the year. However, this bill excludes a couple of key and major aspects as well. One of the most important things it does leave out is direct $1,200 stimulus checks. So even though both sides already agree on it, the initial draft of this proposal does not include it. That doesn't mean to say they won't add it on later as something they both agree on, but in the initial draft, it doesn't include it. And finally, it also leaves out money for state and local governments. These two aspects that are currently left out, money for state and local governments and direct stimulus checks, could be added in later on if they start negotiating on it, but right now they are not included in the initial bill. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what exactly is in this skinny proposal. I've been seeing hundreds and thousands of comments about what exactly is in this bill, so I just wanted to make a video on it for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below, and get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.